Hello, hello.
Hello.
No hello.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Don't look at this. We didn't start the game right. I'm sorry.
Look at those dates.
Let's try again. Hello. I didn't think about it at all. I'm so sorry.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm the most professional.
We're the most professional on this channel.
Call me professional. We're 2 of 3 on this channel, Josh. So, you know.
I know there's been a lot of people on this channel.
Not a very large pool. Oh, facts, actually.
The random one-ups we get every now and again.
Mm-hmm. It's a fun time. I enjoy it. I mean, it can be very good.
Maybe.
Oh, man.
As I continue to stare, I see something past Jenna at the base of the stairs. A ram's horn curling out from around the corner to the entrance of the stairs.
Like the sport, curling. You know what that sport is?
Which one is curling?
Curling's the one where you have the people on the ice and the one guy slides the really large puck with a handle and the other 2 people stand in front of it and sweep really fast.
That's the make it like slick enough to where the puck just goes.
Yeah, but you don't want to make it too slick that it goes past the like the mark.
Oh my god. That's so
Mm-hmm. That's called curling.
Sports are stupid.
Hold on.
No, sports are stupid.
No, I want to double check just to make sure.
Oh no, do you not want to see people in the comments like 2 weeks from now
and saying
like,
that, hey, you're
what
a fucking
the fuck,
idiot.
Darian? Like,
I just
know what curling
want to
is?
make sure. Okay, I'm right. It is the sport. See, you have the people who do the swipey. It's really funny to watch. Okay, I just really wanted to make sure I wasn't wrong. Because I haven't talked about curling in a while, so I mean...
Why would you just talk about curling?
It's, you know, one of those things that I might know that come up in conversation sometimes.
Odd flex, but okay. I stare for a moment. Hey, I'm gonna go upstairs. And Jenna's head snaps back sharply to stare at me, and I swear I hear her neck crack. Just to see if he found anything. I'll be back. I awkwardly sidle
Mm-hmm.
My way out. Man, that word has been in this game so much.
Yeah,
and I still don't understand.
It's never kind. No, it's one of those weird ones, you know.
My way out from the kitchen towards the stairs. Jenna's gaze follows me for the entire way. Is it Jenna's gaze? Once I reach the base of the stairs, I find Carl standing there. He jumps when I come around the corner and stands straight up, one hand resting against the wall. What's the gain on this thing? Is it low?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think we should turn it up a little bit.
Turn it up a beat. Just a beat. Just a beat.
Because I'm used to seeing the levels go into the yellow.
Okay. No, that's
So,
fine.
like...
Yeah. You do you, man. It's your channel.
I don't know. It's easier to have the gain that low when like you're right next to the mic, like actively like right next to the mic.
Yeah. Instead of it's a little confusing when it's upside down, but it's the same orientation. So
Yeah,
like, you know,
yeah.
But no, I'm with you. Yeah. Sorry.
It is. Well, I don't know.
Because I was using it downstairs for things, so
Yeah.
I was just adjusting.
His eyes are red, and the short fur on his face is all mussed up. Carl, are you okay? I whispered it, but Carl immediately turns around and starts back up the stairs quietly. I follow him, wondering what it could be. Did he find something horrific? I wouldn't be surprised at all if that were the case. Once we reach the top of the stairs, Carl heads straight for the bedroom. Carl, what happened? Did you find something? At that moment, he turned around and hugged me. It's so enveloping and firm that the air is almost crushed out of me. I grunt and freeze for a moment, listening to Carl huff into my chest. He's holding me like I'm precious. Right, no, yeah, something like I'm something precious. Like if he lets go, I'm going to be swept away somehow.
That's a really sweet description.
Yeah. I'm quiet for a few seconds, letting Carl get whatever this is out of his system. How nice of you, Chase. My arms are pinned down to my sides anyway, so it's not like I can respond physically. Hey, are you okay? It's a dumb question, because none of us are okay.
Facts.
Carl finally lets go. He turns away from me right away to sit up on the bed and put his face in his hands. My shirt is damp, and I look down at the 2 wet spots where his eyes had been.
How? So, like, he gives him a hug, his eyes on his chest.
You have to be like...
Like, yeah, like his face pushed against him. How much taller is Chase than Carl?
I don't know.
Because, like, the way this described, he walked up and, like, just kind of gave him a hug around and pushed his face into his chest.
I mean, I guess, like, if you can, like...
Like, hunch way over, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We can go back to... Like, after this, we can go back to the gallery and see the photo of all of them.
Well, I don't know if the photo of all of them is pretty proportionate, because Carl is, like, up in the back, like, making his thing.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, he's probably just getting in there to fit in the shot. I don't know if that's actually reflecting how tall he is.
Yeah, we would have to be, like... I think he's taller than...
I thought he was.
Chase.
I don't know.
But again, he could just be, like, super hunched over.
That's
like,
true. You know, he's in a certain way right now, so I mean,
yeah.
You know.
Tentatively, I sit down next to him at the foot of the bed and put my hand on his back. Hey, what happened? Carl sniffs loudly, wiping his eyes before putting his face back down in his hands. The ram sighs before finally straightening up to lean back a hand on his hands, looking away from me.
I just feel like shit is all.
Ah, business as usual.
As usual.
Can I help?
I just had a moment. Couldn't breathe.
I keep rubbing his back, and knowing that there really isn't anything I can do. A panic attack? How come?
Lots of things.
Why would you be asking if you, like, is it a panic attack? Why would you have a panic attack?
Why
we're
on
stuck
earth?
in this
Yeah,
weird dimension.
Why would you do that? I mean,
like, we're stuck in this knot cabin.
Panic attacks aren't even, like...
They're not even real. Right?
No, they're real. I don't want anyone to get it twisted. Panic attacks are very bad.
No, they're just not real.
Okay, Josh. Okay.
Carl shivers under my touch.
And I feel like everyone's mad at me.
Why? And no one's mad at you.
Well, Jenna, first of all, but I feel like everyone thinks this is my fault or something.
What? Why would any of this be your fault? He was probably right about Jenna, though.
or Jenna adjacent.
Yeah.
It's my house, my great whatever is. It's all just my shit.
He sniffs.
I don't know. Just being alone gets me thinking about this stuff. About how I'm still fucking everything up.
Dude, Jenna told us fucked up things are happening everywhere, not just your house. I look around. Which I'm assuming we're still in, maybe.
We're in the cabin, under the hotel, under the crawl space, under the basement, under the mansion. Sorry, I had to remember. It's been a little while.
We've been in this cabin for what, like 4 parts?
Probably, yeah.
Jesus.
I want to get a shirt with that on it.
We've been in the cabin for 4 parts.
No, in the cabin, fuck what I say. In the cabin, under the mansion, under the crawl space, under the basement, under the mansion. I'm sure what I'm calling the hotel is just like how the mansion used to look. Right. But
I love calling it the hotel.
It does look
I look
like
at the hallway and I'm like, that's a hotel.
Plus, it sounds way better.
Yeah.
Just the hotel. Oh, okay, sure,
yeah.
Absolutely.
I look back down at Carl. What brought all this up? We're all just working together to get ourselves out of here, except for Jenna, who's actively trying to murder us.
Trying to murder you, specifically.
I feel like if she had a knife, she would go for Raven as well, just because he's there.
Just because he's annoying as fuck.
What?
No, I don't think he's annoying. I imagine Jenna finds him
Oh,
annoying.
yeah.
Like, I
Well,
don't...
she's like, ew, it's a boy.
But she has no choice. All the women love penis. And so do all the men.
Yeah, it's why she's so jealous. She's
True.
upset at the dick. Always getting the attention.
Always getting the attention. She's like, damn it, from me too. Fuck. Me at me. What the fuck? How could you have done this?
Trying her hardest to be gay, and it's just like Echo's not letting her.
Nope, not allowed. Sorry. It's the straight path for you, Missy. It's the boring one for you. I'm sorry.
Carl wipes his face and sniffles noisily before sitting up straight.
I wasn't finding anything, and I started thinking about what would happen if we never do find anything.
That's not gonna happen. These things that are doing this are trying to tell us something, right?
I don't know about that, man. They just seem as confused and angry as we are.
Carl looks at me with his reddened eyes.
It's like they're fighting, too.
Yeah, I guess they have some issues. Carl reaches out, and I let him pull me to a side. I don't resist, and Carl chuckles.
And it's just creepy being up here alone.
I fit against him almost perfectly, and I lay my head against his shoulder.
This is really cute, actually. Sorry.
It's like, okay.
I think it's pretty cute.
But it's with Carl.
It's cute. It can be cute with Carl.
I mean, but it's no Leo.
But you don't have to compare it.
It
can
do.
be its own thing, Josh.
Well, in my head, I'm like, okay, so like Leo's the only option, and like,
but we're not on Leo's route.
we should be.
Do you just want to stop this and play Leo's route again for no reason?
Don't tempt me.
No, see, once you're done attempting to simp for Tyson, you can just do an attempt to simp for Leo's route.
Well, apparently, I'm going to be like actually attempting to simp for Haas. So.
Hell yeah. The actual attempt.
An actual attempt is going to have to be made.
God damn.
What's this food at? Damn it. We're at 36% Tyson and 64% Haas.
For the record, for everyone to know, I voted for Haas.
I fucking hate this man. Look, Tyson's just cuter.
See, I don't think I agree with you.
What?
I think Haas is a little bit cuter than Tyson.
No, because Tyson, he's got the tank top.
Okay.
He's showing off his shoulders and arms.
Okay.
He works out, which means he's got that like musky sweat smell.
If that's your thing, fucking
which like
cool.
well, it's only cool on men.
Valid.
And
Fair enough.
It has to be the workout.
The workout sweat, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you like Bonnie from Kim Possible? Don't shower before you come over. I like it when you glisten. Bonnie says on the phone to her boyfriend at cheerleading practice. Yes, I'm referencing Kim Possible. It's very important.
No, I'd still prefer if you like showered.
If you showered before.
I'm not that crazy.
God.
He has the cuter color palette. He would beat someone up for you, and that's hot.
I mean, that is true.
Right?
I mean, I can't even deny that. Someone like, beating someone up for you is kind of hot.
And Haas is just such a casual anime fan. Like, he likes JoJo and Fate.
We can forgive things.
That's such casual plebeian taste.
You know who likes?
Maybe I could fix him, and we can get him on some like Mamoto Oshii.
You know who likes both of those things? Ryan.
Well, we knew manlit government daddy was like a plebeian casual. That was never like off the table. That was always the table.
It was simply the table carved in, built. It was built in with the table.
Oh my god! You know what? Haas is a Super Sentai fan, so we have that going for him.
Yeah, see, I like Haas.
Haas is like such a clean second best.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know.
Clean second best.
Okay. Sure.
Tyson's just better.
Okay. I mean, I literally have no basis to go on other than how they look.
Yeah, so Tyson should still win.
Yeah.
Like, he's just the cuter of the two.
I made my vote.
You're fucking...
Hashtag Haas Nation rise up.
No.
Let's take over Josh's channel.
Man, why is Clay Calloway, like...
Ooh. Father. He's not even daddy, he's father.
Oh my god.
I want my Bono lion. Bono Boomer lion. I don't even like Bono that much, but Clay
Still don't know
Calloway.
what a Bono is.
Bono. He's from U2.
You mean YouTube?
No, the letter U
Yeah.
and the number 2 put together side by side as a band. It's called U2.
I guess that saves on ink when printing.
Don't know why they're called that. I don't remember where they're from, but Bono is in it. He's famous for it, and he plays Calloway from Sing 2. We watched Sing 2, and it was great.
It was actually...
I had
I
such a
like
good
it as
time.
much as the first one, because I'm that weirdo who likes original Sing.
I enjoy original
I have
Sing.
such a good time.
Yeah.
Johnny Best Boy.
Johnny is best boy.
He's nice.
We can drop the storyline with fucking Mia.
Yeah, in both movies.
Is it Mina?
Is it Mina or Nina?
Or is it Mia?
Oh shit!
It's not Mia. Is it?
I
think it's Mina with an M.
Oh my god. Yeah. Well, the elephant can
Mina.
leave.
She can leave.
She can leave.
Rosita, greatest.
Oh, she
Man.
needs to stay. She
Man.
needs to stay.
Oh my god. So fucking after we watched that movie,
Yeah.
Nika and Ryan, well, they were there.
Yeah.
Fucking, I could see. So when we were watching the movie, I was sitting there watching it, and like when Rosita was like in her like skin tight outfits.
Yeah.
And they had like a bunch. Weirdly, had a bunch of ass shots of her.
Yeah.
I didn't look at him, but I could see out of my peripheral vision Ryan, who was on the other end of our group, lean out to look at me, and I just took all of my strength not to look. All of my strength not to look back at him. Cause
I mean, there was a lot of like really nice arm shots of Johnny.
oh, he's all arm. But yeah, he had the tank top thing.
Yeah, he had the
going
tank
on.
top on.
They made it just for you, Josh. Just for you. No, Johnny was really good. I liked his story in it this time around.
He's cool. I'm surprised they brought back Big Daddy.
You surprised? Why?
I just assumed that like since the movie took place in like a different town that we wouldn't see him.
Right.
I expected like a phone call.
Yeah.
Or something, but I didn't expect him to like show up.
I enjoed that. I love that he was able to show up to support his son because now he's fully supportive of his boy's
it's
dream.
so cute.
It's really good.
So cute. Thank you for coming to the Sing podcast.
The Sing 2 podcast.
It may or may not still be in theaters when this comes out. You should try it.
Yeah, give it a try. It's really good.
I mean, if you like fur bait shit like this, you'll probably like Sing.
Yeah, I'd say so. There's some weird sexual tension between Johnny and what was he, a leopard, a tiger? What was he? Yeah, there was some weird sexual tension between him and another character.
I mean, I could feel the sexual tension between Johnny and myself.
And yourself,
but,
yeah.
like no one else.
It was palpable in the theater, and it's fine. Both characters that I cared about were fine.
Yeah,
I liked Portia the wolf.
The new characters are all fine.
They were pretty
I was
fun.
really scared that they were gonna like pair up Johnny romantically with the cat.
She was a bobcat.
Bobcat, yeah.
At first, I thought she was a lynx, but she didn't have enough like hair on her face, and she didn't have a long tail, so she was a bobcat.
Yeah.
So I mean, well, not that lynxes have long tails, but
Because I'm like, I don't know if Illumination knows Johnny's fan base. I don't know. But I feel like they should.
I mean, I think it's important when making decisions about the character. Because I mean, you know. But yeah, I'm glad they didn't pair them up romantically. But we'll see what happens in Sing 3.
Well, he'll probably just get with Calloway and like.
No, Calloway's too boomer though, and he loves his wife. He's hetero. Sorry.
Yeah, but he can move on.
Well, that's what the
Exactly. Now he can move on and he can explore himself and like
explore himself sexually, emotionally, sexually again. Need that twice.
Right?
It's fine. I feel like I should be the strong one.
Huh?
And you've already seen me cry like twice.
Hey, I don't believe in the strong one type of crap. I rest a hand on Carl's thigh, squeezing it. You're strong for the other person when they need it, and both people will need it eventually. Carl shifts against me, and he laughs nervously.
You're talking about us like we're a thing.
Aren't we a thing? Look at what we're doing right now.
I don't know, man. It's hard to say when you're stuck in a haunted cabin.
I feel him press his nose to my head, inhaling.
This place is doing weird things to me.
I squeeze his thigh again. Yeah, we can talk about it when we actually get out of here. When this stuff isn't fucking with our heads.
Is he trying to rationalize the gay away?
I mean, I would too.
Why, with Chase?
Yeah.
Oh, fair. So, we are a thing, but just in the ghost dimension?
Sure, for now.
I'm fine with that, for now.
He breathes in deeply.
You smell good.
I snort. What do I smell like?
Trash.
Like oil?
Like the ocean.
Dude, I'm a river otter. Besides, the river and ocean smell bad. Carl nibbles into the side of my neck, and I gasp, trying to pull away from him. He pulls me back easily with his superior strength, before pushing me back onto the bed, teasing at my neck with his warm nose.
Dang, picking right up where you left off, huh?
Right? Carl, stop! I hiss at him, trying not to burst out laughing. He mumbles against my neck.
Hey, I'm just getting you back for earlier.
I giggle helplessly, behind a closed mouth, trying to keep quiet. I can't deny I like this, but Jenna's criticism just minutes earlier has me feeling hesitant. He starts to move lower, but at the moment I hear a metal clang echo up the stairs. We both pause, and Carl's large ears are perked under his beanie. I prop myself up to my elbows and look towards the doorway. I guess we should get back to searching.
Yeah.
With the moment clearly over, Carl sits back up on the side of the bed while I straighten out my shirt.
These are really cute moments with them, though, I think.
Yeah,
I find them very cute.
They're cute and tender.
Yeah, yeah. You found something?
Raven's voice is just faintly up the stairs. But, you saw where I put Carl on my...
Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm.
So it's like, not really my thing.
Fair enough.
Is what it is. Like, maybe with Raven,
yeah,
he's cute enough.
I guess so.
He's, just cute enough where I'd be like,
I suppose so. I forget if I put Raven lower or higher than Carl.
I don't remember either. Oh well.
Oh well.
The world will never know.
Yeah, fuck it.
Carl and I look at each other. Hey, maybe we don't need to.
You want to go check?
Yeah, wait here a sec. If it's nothing, I'll come back up and help you look around, alright?
Okay.
Carl scoots to the side so I can get off the bed. It takes me a few minutes to get down the stairs on my stiff ankle. Once I get into the kitchen, I'm confronted with an odd scene. And Jenna's halfway into the wood burning stove, reaching into the back, probably up into the metal tube.
Step bro, help! I'm stuck. Sorry.
Oh, what's the golden line? It's not like we're blood related.
Yeah, it's not like we're blood related or anything. It's how you know you get there.
I love how that's been like so many dojins. That's like one of the line from dojins.
Yeah.
And to see that line said in Domestic Girlfriend was one of the funniest things.
Oh man. It's such a legendary. It's the you know. If that line is said, you know where it's going.
You know you got there.
You know you got there. Jeez. It's not like we're blood related or anything.
Oh my god, it's so good. Fuck. It's so good. Man, there were a lot of incest shows last decade.
There really were.
Like, and I don't just mean like the usual like incest shows. I mean like big incest shows that are like actually popular and sold very well.
Like Sword Art?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you also have, you have the 1-2 punch that is Orimo and Aramanga Sensei.
Man, the wanna fuck my sister genre guys really like had a good year, or a good 2 years or something.
I remember watching like the first
high.
episode of Aramanga Sensei and going like, this is stupid, I hate it. And then someone sent me a video of one of the later episodes where the main character from Orimo shows up and the two protags lock eyes as they pass each other in like a mall. And you know that they know.
My God.
Because it's the same writer.
Oh, I believe
he just wrote the same thing again. Because they're both just like, the like light novel author who's down on his luck, who's gonna fuck his little sister. Like, it's both shows.
Yeah, it is both shows.
Like, what the fuck,
dude? I don't know. Does the creator have a sister?
I don't know.
Is it better or worse if he doesn't?
I think it's better if he doesn't, because that means he doesn't want to fuck his sister. It probably means he wants to fuck the idea of a little sister.
I don't think that makes it any better.
Wait, no. Oh, I don't remember what the show was called, but there was a show about that.
Okay.
Where it was about a light novel author who was down on his luck, but he loved writing little sister, like, incest novels. And, like, people would call him, like, his coworkers would laugh about it, and he'd just be like, yo, but, like, the forbidden love fantasy, though. Like, he was more in love with, like, the idea of, like, the forbidden love aspect than actually fucking a little sister.
Okay. I guess I can understand that in a concept kind of way.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that you want to do
And then his
the
coworker was like, okay, but I love you. Do you want to go out? And he's just like... But the little sister subgenre, though. Like, he's more obsessed with the idea that he's, like, ignoring the girl right in front of him.
He could get actual sex. Or just sex of the mind. Bruh. When you're down that bad, is there really any coming back?
I weirdly enjoyed that show. Like, it was one of those, like, garbage seasonal shows, but, like, it had an idea, and it was, like, really, it was actually kind of funny.
Yeah, sometimes you just need that garbage,
Sometimes that garbage is nice.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? Actually, speaking of garbage, I only watched one episode of this. I forget what the show is called, but it was, like, about the Russian space team.
Huh.
But instead of sending the dog to space,
okay,
they sent a vampire girl, because their test subject was a vampire girl because she's immortal and thus won't die in the experiments. And it was about how, like, one of the engineers was, like, falling in love with her, and, like, yeah, it was like, let's go to space, but like vampire romance.
Does she kill him?
I didn't finish watching it. It was bad. But, like,
what do you mean? It sounds pretty gold to me.
And I'm like, this is so fucking stupid. Like,
oh, blessed.
And, like, the girl was such, like, she basically just looked like Night Rose, but in, like, a space jumpsuit.
I mean, it doesn't seem like they, like, have a very varied view of what vampires are like design-wise.
No, not in the Nippons.
Not in the Nippons. I mean, you get, like, You either have
Well, because
like,
they want it to be the sexy vampire girl.
right.
And that's a very thin, like...
For anime, yeah.
Yeah.
I would say so. I mean, you have like your... Well, was she technically a vampire in Blood Plus?
Man, you're expecting too much if you want me to remember garbage like Blood Plus.
But you're supposed to be the one to ask about these things.
Oh my god.
Come on. I don't remember. That's what you're there
Oh
for.
my god, I don't even know. I don't remember
You
garbage
love
like that.
Blood.
Fuck no.
I watched that show when it was on Adult Swim.
I, for
so I
some
didn't
reason,
watch
lumped
all of
that
it.
show as like edgy garbage alongside like Ergo Proxy.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was the edgy show that they played at that time. Because I mean, what all was on Toonami around that time? I mean, Big O was before that, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Big O was done before Blood Plus was on there.
Well, Big O was the 90s, so like... They were probably still re-airing like reruns of like Gundam Wing.
Yeah.
Actually, Seed might have been on at that time.
Was Rurouni Kenshin on Adult Swim or on Toonami?
Wasn't it on both?
I don't remember.
Oh well.
Oh well, you know.
It is what it is.
Yeah, but then you have your edgy. You have two vampires. You have the edgy, sexy vampire, and then you have like the moe dumb bullshit vampire, like in Rosario plus vampire. I was that kind of trash.
I know.
Yeah, I know. I was that kind of trash.
Terrible.
I regret a lot and nothing at the same time. She found something.
A raven standing off to the side of the stove, bouncing on the balls of his feet. It's stuck. Jenna grunts as she adjusts herself, reaching in from a different angle. What is it? I hobble slowly across the room towards them.
You need help?
I realize he's talking to me, but I shake my head as at the husky as I watch Jenna pull back and look into the opening of the stove. God damn it! Things shouldn't be. Goddamn things shouldn't be that hard to get. Maybe I could help. But Jenna already plunges her head back in, head sticking just out the opening as she does. That seems to garner some success as she smirks. Ha! Got it. Then her whole body jerks as she's seemingly yanked into the opening.
Ooh, I hate that.
It's fine. Raven yelps as Jenna grabs onto the side of the stove to help from getting pulled in.
Oh my gosh!
Jenna! My voice rises to panic as I see her get yanked a second time. Raven automatically steps up next to her and grabs her arm. A third yank almost pulls him off his feet.
Jeez.
I run to help and wrap my arm around Jenna's waist to get a better grip. Another jolt, and I'm about to feel the power of whatever has a hold on Jenna myself. What's happening? I hear a thudding and rustling in the stove, like something turning over angrily and repeatedly.
Is it a crocodile doing
Hope
the
so.
death roll?
The image of some kind of caged animal passes through my mind, and it sends chills up my spine.
So like a caged wild animal or a caged like person? Like what's the distinction here?
Maybe it's an invisible zombie alligator.
Oh yes.
Let's go. I wonder if that's happened yet.
In Stone Ocean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not watching it.
I'm not watching it either. I think I'd watch a trash anime adaptation.
I like Jolene though. I do like Jolene.
She's fine.
She's cool.
She's not my favorite Joestar.
I like the cast of 6.
I still like the cast of Part 4 the most.
Right, yeah.
Like for me, it's like Part 2 and Part 4 are like the cream of the crop.
Part 2 is kind of top tier.
I never finished reading all of Part 7 because I'm lazy, and that thing is like double the size of everything else.
Didn't it just recently end?
No, that's part 8.
Oh, part 8 just recently
Part
ended.
8 just finished. That's the soft and wet one.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah. Don't get that confused with the, like, in part 5, there's a person whose stand power is they can make things soft.
Right.
And so they shout like, "I'll make you soft." Like that was a panel, and I'm just like, "What the fuck?"
Oof. That implies that I'm hard. So, I mean, you know.
Well, it's part 5, so
jokes on
everyone's
you.
hard all the time.
Everyone is always rock hard in part 5.
It feels that way. Everyone's so like just horny in like part 5, like doing anything. Like,
Oh my
when you
God.
start off the series with, "This is the taste of a liar."
Yeah. Man, part 1 Dio was so fucking good.
Oh my god.
I love part 1 Dio so much.
He's like actually better than part 3 Dio.
He really
like
is.
people are like, "Yo, part 3 Dio is so cool," and I'm
No,
like,
but-
"No, you just like big number." Like it's just like, "Oh, but he's so strong, but he's
No.
not that entertaining."
No, but part 1 Dio is just like he's like even like pre-vampire.
He's such a Chad.
He's such a Chad. He shows up to the Joestars and like, "Hey, I'm bored. Let me fuck up your life. Let me just do it real quick."
I'll always love the motivation of like he kisses Jonathan's not girlfriend just to take away her
First kiss, yeah. And it also gave us the infamous, "It was me, Dio."
You thought your first kiss was gonna be with Jonathan? No, it was with me, Dio. That moment made me love Dio.
I know, right? It was pretty damn good. It was really good.
It's so, and all the scenes and like I love the flashback in part 6 of him sleeping naked with a Catholic priest as they're both writing in their diary together.
You know,
There's just something about that.
just casual things you do with your Catholic priest while in the buff, as they call it.
I'm just like, I don't understand. I don't. No, you fucking don't. I look up at the fox, and I notice that she doesn't look scared at all. Instead, she looks pissed off, her lips drawn back in a snarl, teeth bared viciously. She's talking to whatever it is in the stove. I feel the muscles in my body tense up and are writhing under my hand as she twists to get free. I look around her body at Raven. His face, in contrast, is a mask of horror.
Oopsie.
Raven! His eyes even snap to mine. Get a grip around her body, and I'll pull at the same time. He briefly lets go of Jenna's arm to lean down on her other side and wrap his arm around her waist. Okay, on 3. 1, 2. Another yank, and suddenly Jenna's upper half is pulled into the stove. I lose my balance and fall back onto my butt, knocking my head against the metal stove.
Oh my God,
Does
he
that
tripped-
count as a trip?
That definitely counts,
counts
as a
as a
trip.
trip, yeah.
You fucking idiot, Chase.
My eyes water, and I let go with one hand, desperately rubbing at the back of my head while I loosely keep a grip on Jenna with the other.
Chase!
Raven's actually sliding into the fireplace himself at this point. And just let go.
Bye.
Just let go, Chase. Let what happens happens. I try to get my bearings and pull myself back up next to Jenna, but at that point, something big and bulky comes barreling into the room. My vision clears just in time to see the big ram, reaching in for Jenna's body, practically pushing Raven aside.
Bye. He says fucking bye.
Raven, arguably the most useless side character. His horns, I said arguably.
Well, we already know who the most useless is.
No, for sure.
We haven't even gotten there yet.
Right? Well, he's mincemeat by the end, so it's fine. His horns clang loudly against the stove as he wraps his arm around Jenna's body and pulls back with all his 270 pounds behind it.
Oh, he's 270. Okay.
Okay.
Not bad. he's got the.
He's like double
He's got
my
the
weight.
mass. He's. What was that last time I weighed? He's probably about 30 pounds heavier than me.
Nah, okay.
But I'm tall, and I don't have as much muscle as him, but I have. I have. Muscle.
I was about to say, are you gonna use the excuse like, I'm big bone?
No, I've got. I can admit enough that I'm not the most fit, but I have enough muscle to. I have a not close to even muscle to fat, but like, I mean, I've got quite a bit of fat, but I've got a lot of muscle as well, which is why I'm also tall, which is why I'm as heavy as I am.
Oh, okay. Must be all that poofy hair.
What, the weight?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah. Look, at least you don't look like a tree anymore.
That's true.
That was such a bad look.
It was terrible. No, I really do hate what I used to look like. It was pretty bad. I'm trying to let it grow out now because I actually want to do something with it. Mm-hmm. But it's just kind of like the urge to cut is so real. Because this is the longest I've had it in a very long time. And it's working so far, but some days it's rougher than others.
I get it. The fox emerges slowly, both her arms still stuck into the stove, and determined a determined look still on her face. Carl lets go for half a second, lunging forward to grab both of Jenna's elbows. He yanks back again, letting out a strained grunt. As her wrists emerge from the stove, I get a glance of black tendrils wrapping around them before those tendrils suddenly disappear. Carl and Jenna are both launched back, Jenna getting a cushioned landing on top of the ram as Carl lets out a loud wheeze. I hobble over them, and kneeling next to Carl as Jenna rolls off of him, electing another grunt. She sits up while Carl continues to lay there, his eyes wide. Hey, you guys. Carl waves a hand at me, rolling over onto his side as he grasps breathlessly. Jenna sits next to him, holding her hands up. I can already see some nasty swelling under the fur covering her wrists. I wince. Jenna, are you all right? I'm fine. She's not looking at her wrists, though. Instead, it's at the ash-smudged folded piece of paper in her hands. From the bits that aren't covered, I can see that the paper is yellowed and ancient-looking. Not at all like the clearly photocopied newspaper we had seen earlier. Jenna looks down at it, standing up. I hear a groan next to me and turn back to Carl.
Can't go a day without getting beat up.
I rub his shoulders as I look down at him, smiling. Wow, that was kind of heroic. Carl grunts as he sits up.
You think so?
Yeah, all at the last second, too. Carl rubs his knees.
Would have gotten here earlier if I hadn't tripped down the stairs like twice.
Oh my god.
Do we put those in the trip counter, or is it just Chase's trip counter?
Everyone's tripping all over the place, though, here.
True. It's a very trippy route, Carl's.
He stares at the stove.
And he hasn't even smoked pot, like...
It's been a hot minute.
Here, yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell was that?
I look, too, into the, yawning?
Mm-hmm.
Yawning. Is that a word you can use like that?
Yeah. Like, I mean, you could say, like, gaping or yawning, like it's a mouth that's open.
Oh, okay. A yawning black hole and shiver. I don't know. It was all black and smoky, like what we saw before.
Think it'll come out of there?
Raven suddenly steps in to lift up the stove door, twisting the handle to lock it. He yelps as he does it, jumping back as soon as the deed is done. I chuckle, then look back at Carl. Over his shoulder, and Jenna walks into my field of vision. The paper in her hands, and she's holding it over the candle. All at once, I realize what she's trying to do. I think we'll end the part here. Yeah.
Okay.
Suspenseful moment.
She's What the fuck? What the fuck, John? Ha, I know who it is. I'm not a fool.
Or is this Jenna?
I really don't know. It's hard to tell.
It is hard to tell.
But
I
I
don't
guess
know.
I guess we'll find out, huh?
Yeah, see you around, everyone.